Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Card Collection. My name's Tyrone and welcome to another show and tell. This one's bursting at the seams. They seem to be getting fuller faster around here at the moment. Start with this one. I'm quite jubilant this morning because I've just opened up a whole swathe of extra storage space in my collection, and I've had to go through all the boxed ones to see what can now fit. And this is one of them. This is from the late 80s, isn't it? Normally they have text down here, but it's all on the back on this one. Depends what market it found its way to or was targeted at. Freeze frame if you wish. I do not. Well, I've still got a ways to go. That's the fascinating thing with this collection. The more ground you cover, the more you realise how much you've got to go, and hopefully it's never ending. Little motor on that is slightly UV damaged, but I'm after the car. Windows are a bit funky. This only ever came like this in the 2-pack, so that side's okay. Show them your beautiful side. I have the run-of-the-mill yellow one, and the casting is a bit funky around the headlight, so at some stage I'll probably pick up a mint one and swap my one out. I'll have to get the polishing rag on that window. But other than that, that's a good looking piece. Is that a metal base? Did they do that? I think it is. You get so used to the plastic bases, don't you? And then you go back in time to the 5-arch wheels and the opening parts when they didn't even mention it, they just did it just as their main line. What a great casting. And the trailer. I have a specific drawer in my collection for boats and caravans and trailers, which are all expanding so much that I'll have to split the boats from the caravans. It's a nice problem to have. You come forward, young Jeep. This is obviously from the BP collection. These were offered in BP service stations, not here. See, I'm pretty sure that's Dutch. Might even keep the box, seeing as it opened so cleanly. Is the car mint? Was it just restuck? It's quite hard to tell if it's been played with those tyres, but it seems untouched. Sweet. Something a little I got a few of these out. There's the other one there for the missing pieces, something or other. It was when the SpaceX one turned up, and I dug these out from 1998. You know, the other millennium, just to demonstrate that Matchbox has done a lot of space stuff over the decades. And I've never actually had this one out of the box, so let's have a peekaboo. I imagined that's what it would do. Seems obvious. Oh, which way is it up? Is it up that way? Must be. Kooky. Oh, look at that. That'll take up a bit of room. And this one here, it's the X-33 reusable launch vehicle. USA on one wing and the US flag on the other. Package is wrecked by UV. Do they fold down? Suppose they might. Maybe it's just to there. Looks like it. Venture Star on one side, or both sides. Lockheed Martin. Ah, so I guess this was a real thing. I joked with the SpaceX one that there's probably not going to be a colour variant because, you know, what other colour would you want? So that's the Space Ventures out of the way. Number 63 gas tanker. I know it is the Freeway tanker with the Shell livery. Lesney Products Corporation. These things always amuse me. You had to write in and send a money order and do all sorts of things. All part of the fun back then. Free at last. This one with the red tint. Both sides good. Yep, no package rub. Freeway gas tanker on the plastic base of that, but plenty of metal as well. And that was just part of the deal, so it didn't really get its own name. 1973 copyright. Sweet. Shuffle on in there, fella. We've got other things to see. Swiss. There's a whole bunch of these to show you today. I can't remember how many there were. Plenty. Swiss exclusive. There's the whole bunch of them there in funny lingo. Here we have an orange on grey. Overmeltine, whatever that is. What a great casting. There are, as far as I know, 3 different versions of the Ford Transit. This is one of the best, with the best wheels, the inserted headlights, etc. I'll dig out another one of those and then we'll skip to something completely different. Here is the same thing, but in silver. These are going to look great together. Many, many now in the collection. Boogie on down. And something, ooh, why would you collect that, Tyrone? I hear you say. City Bus. I'm only collecting them now because I think I have almost all of them. And that is literally the only reason I'm collecting this one. What year? 2007, so 2008. And then I find there were 40 of them. I really don't want 40 of these in my collection. But, well, there's room now, so pile in. Unimogs, there's a few around to show you. This one's in red. It's the Mercedes-Benz Unimog U300. Or U300. Back when they didn't care about the planet and we got plastic. Oh, I remember that racket. Maybe it is better they went to the current format. Oh, I was expecting a really deep red, but it's kind of washed out. I like it though. Looks good on the grey. Pop yourself in there, young fella. Superstars of racing. Pontiac what? Was that the Lumina? Here's the back. Ooh, that came off very cleanly. Gee whiz. I've done a switcheroo in the studio to accommodate my extra storage capacity. Pontiac Grand Prix. And when I hurl stuff over my shoulder, Pontiac Excitement, Mobile 1, that's nice. When I hurl things over my shoulder, they hit different things, so it's different sound effects possibly coming through the mic. AC spark plugs, I love that. They're plastic tyres. Sometimes they have the rubber tyres, but this one's plastic. They look fantastic in a big show of them, don't they? A Target exclusive. In this one, the Lamborghini Miura P400, 1966, no less. What a beautiful colour. What year as I search? 2020. So not that old, but we never get these here. We have Target, but we don't get Target exclusives, which is a bit of a bummer. Look at that. I've been hunting this one down for quite some time, and I saw it and I bought it. Lovely. Lovely. Another one that I resisted collecting was the International CXT, for no particular reason, just space constraints. But here we have it in black with Lions Brothers on the door, from 2011 release. Sweet. Chrome base, always wreaks havoc under these lights. Another Swiss in Blick. See what I mean? Funny noises coming from behind me. Let's hope nothing catches fire. I don't have new lights, but they're positioned differently, so we'll see how this video turns out and make the appropriate adjustments. This is something I never knew existed until it arrived. I know the casting, but the Osborns. This has been displayed on a shelf, so we'll need a bit of a rinse or some TLC with a wet toothbrush, perhaps. Funky, huh? Apparently it came out in a box set, and each of the Osborns had their own car. This is Jax. That's the teenager, isn't it? Get big ratings over being offensive. During the rummage through the cupboard under the stairs, I found a couple of things that David from Toys Diecast sent me years ago. This is one of them. It's the little bug concept in the Bellevue Police Department livery. Cool. What year? 1999. Almost a quarter of a century old. Let's take a good old look. I won't take it off the base because that's something I can do in my own time. Yeah. Good to have it released and now to be put into the collection later this morning. The truck Camo Convoy. It's MBX, but a pretty good looker. This is recent. This is 2018, so 2019 release. For some reason it eluded me. Not anymore, obviously. I have it in blue and can't remember the other colour. But here we have green. And the base up the wrong way for Matchbox. It's pretty good for MBX, hey. Something to fill out a catalogue I've been chasing. Akron, Ohio, Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Yeah, I was flicking through my catalogues when they used to release them, just to see how close I was to completing certain years, and this one popped up a few times in different guises. Do I have the other one in here to show you that I got? I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Maybe it's at the bottom of the box somewhere. But it became apparent if I was going to complete a handful of different years, I was going to need this one. So there it is. Got this one from a convention recently. How many Corvettes are in the collection or in the back catalogue? Didn't know about this one. It's the T-top version. Bit of dust. Yeah, just cardboard dust. Sweet. Suspension, blacked out wheels, love it. little Mazda, 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Got this one while I was on a road trip. It was in one of those backwater toy shops. Just sitting on the pegs. I thought, I'm sure I don't have that one. And only a couple of bucks, so I bought it. And sure enough, got home, checked to the collection, and no, I didn't. But now I do. Same with this one. I thought I had it. Oh, I do now. It's the 1990 Volkswagen Golf Country in red. I think this one's been around the house in numbers for a number of years, and I just swapped them, put them in my swapper box and got rid of them because I thought I had them, and then I realised I didn't. But there she goes. Shall we zip back in time with the Gliding Club? This is the BMW Cabriolet. We didn't find the year on the other one, did we? We're probably not going to find it on this one either. There we are, 1987. The other one probably was the same era, same year. It's got the little glider you can assemble. Even I can do it. Usually the trailer and Beamer were dark blue, but here we have the red version. Lovely metal base, perfect wheels, and no package rub. Good. Sometimes even through the blister that will be warped because it's been sitting in the sun. Even if the blister doesn't have too many signs of UV damage. I don't want to snap those clips, but I want to show you. Snap. There you go. Let's go flying. Yeah, it's a perfect nick. Almost guaranteed to put this wing on the wrong way the first time. Get a 50-50 chance, but it feels like the odds are against you. Somehow. That looks alright. And even if it's not, it won't really fly anyway. I'll disassemble that off camera. Actually, you can go back in the trailer like that. Look at that. Probably won't lift off attached to the trailer, but I'll gingerly reassemble after breakfast. Gliding Club, Auto Glide. Love it. Next, another Swiss. Kiosk AG. Whomever that might be. Got a lot of local companies or Australian companies on these vans too, so it would stand to reason that every market that they went into, they had local stuff, just to make it impossible to complete that collection. Oh yes, there's the other one. It's the Gold Series Model T Ford. This is Kellogg's Cornflakes. Again, it's just a piece I need if I'm going to complete catalogues and do videos on a whole catalogue or a whole year. This turned up quite a bit. Plonk in there, and do I have scissors? Yes, I do. Look at that. This is the second one I dug out of the cupboard under the stairs. And the second one from David from Twice Diecast. Years ago he gave me this one, but only now I have room for it. 2003. Wow. Pontiac Vibe GT, and it was number 3 of 6 of the showcase. As I desperately read everything I can before that happens. It was always going to happen, folks. About the racket. There's a French proverb I'm fond of that says the destiny of a glass is to be broken. There's a similar problem with packaging in my studio. If you believe in destiny, There you go. Pontiac Vibe GT. It's quite heavy. Rubber tyres, flash wheels, a hint of suspension, but I think that's unintentional. That's a looker. Really waste that one up. I don't think I might have a mainline version of it from who knows when, but I instantly doubled my collection of Pontiac Vibes. And you, another Model T. I went on a binge getting these, all the ones I could find for upcoming catalogue videos, because it was one of those niggly ones. Bird's custard powder, original flavour on the side. Good, no package rub. Bit of dust, hopefully. Yeah, it just feels like dust. There you go, 3 of them on the bounce. Concept 1, Beetle Cabrio. Not sure what they clipped it to Cabrio. But yeah, just another one to add to the numbers. I won't say it's just making up the numbers, but it kind of is. Fantastic interior. I always say that's roughly where they stop bothering with the decent steering wheel. I'm sure the reject rate was sky high when they were when they were doing those steering wheels. Mercedes-Benz A-Class in a very openable box. Sometimes they give you jip, but not this one. Every time I see one of these, I think of the Moose test. They failed miserably when they went zippity-doo around the cones. It just kind of falls onto its side. And destroyed the market for the A-Class. This is a metal base. Sweet. Sweet. Who? You? Another Unimog. In a kind of silvery green. Squint at that 2008 release. Oops. The Osbornes just did a runner. Yeah, it's a strange colour, hey? But good to have it. The red one's lurking somewhere. No, yes, it was a red one. Put him next to him. Another one that is only out of the box because I've started collecting them. It was a reluctant start, but then some really cool colours came in, and now I'm seeking them out. It's the little Opel Speedster, and I'm always leaning towards calling it the Roadster, but they didn't. Very bright orange. Mercedes-Benz E-Class. I remember trying to win one of these at our local casino. Not local round the corner, but local, the only one in our state. And it's a really nice casino, but this was on up for grabs, obviously many years ago. It wasn't this weekend, but it's roughly how often I go to the casino. And it was a brand new shape for Mercedes, and I wasn't sure about the headlights. And now, never mind avant-garde, they look dated, but you know, times change. And lucky last, plunk the box down there. That box has had a hiding over the years. Is that a double? It is too. Well, I won't open that because I already have. And that's the thing, isn't it? You seek something out that you haven't until now, and you wind up a little too successful. So I'll put that back in the swapper box. Quite a few of my swapping mates have said, why aren't you collecting that? That's a great looking casting. And one of them says, I haven't got that one, and now that you're finally interested in it, you get it before me. That's not fair. So obviously that'll be swapped to him. Lucky him. So that was whatever number show and tell that was. I'll figure it out before I post this video. What a blast. Do we need to go upstairs or just do a bit of a pan around? Yeah. Lots of goodies to add to the collection this morning. Fabulous. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.